I just ended the stream and she came back because I didn't think she was going to come back, and now she came back and it looks like a sombrero. That's hilarious. That is
Why would
that.
I come back?
Welcome back to the Be Savage podcast. I am the brilliant Savage, and I am here with my beautiful co-hosts, the beautiful. Shut up. The beautiful
Shut
Savage
up.
Honey and the beautiful Savage Fashionista. We will be talking about stuff that we found on the internet, as well as current events, conspiracy theories, dreams, and any other thing,
Nightmares.
nightmares, and anything
Yeah,
else that
definitely nightmares.
tickles our fancy. Do you, I have a question for you guys? Do you guys think that we are living in a dictatorship?
Yes.
Explain.
Oh man.
Why? No, listen. It can be legit that we're living in a dictatorship, or
That's
we
why
just
I
have
never
a.
used to answer in school. I was just used to stay
Like
quiet.
Explain. You know why? Because I listen. I have to read to you guys the comments that I get from these batshit crazies
Oh,
on the internet.
yeah.
Like the amount, and it's crazy, right? Because our views have went down. They were like in the thousands, and now they went down. And I'm probably gonna make another channel and have a clean channel and do a clean slate, right?
my God.
Because the videos that we do now, they get like about 100. Some of them get like over 1,000, like five, 1,000, 2,000, right? But it's usually between 100 to like 500 views, 800 views, right? Which isn't bad, but we can do more. The problem is that the majority of people who respond and comment are the batshit crazy Trump supporters. They go in, and then you have the ones that think that they know more than me.
Yep.
Those
And you out
people,
here giving out this false information.
I,
That
I
Trump,
will hurt their
that
feelings
Trump is
with
God.
facts. Yeah,
Trump
like
is God.
one person said today, and I listen. I don't want to misquote this shit. I gotta pull this shit up. The shit was hilarious because they were like, "What do you mean Kamala cheated? I mean, Trump cheated and Kamala won." Okay, it said, "Oh wow, it's crazy. It's gotten crazy." She said, or he said, this is from Alvin Smoller. He said, "Where are you people getting this bullshit from?" Excuse me. Harris was the dumbest person running for office I've ever seen. My response was, a former vice president, former senator, who was a criminal prosecutor, was the dumbest person running for office? You need to put some respect on that woman's name when the best you have is Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene. And you might not even have her because she's getting tired of his shit. Oh, you guys are turning each other. You guys are turning on each other. Have a day. Did you see Marjorie Taylor Greene and a whole bunch of Republicans are upset with his what is it? His big beautiful bill.
Yeah, because reality settles in. Because at the end of the day, Republicans aren't always on their side of the line. They are. They do have a lot of cross, not denominations, cross party,
Yeah, cross party lines.
yeah, cross party lines that they are cool with. And when you are trying to dismantle, because it's not even like changing it or tweaking it, you literally are dismantling services that are
Yeah.
needed. Like these are not things that are like for fun. Like there are some people that are using it incorrectly, but a majority of the people need it.
Like Medicaid and Medicare, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
the Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, and
SNAP.
The-
yeah, like yeah, all of the preschool funding. Like these are things
yeah.
people, pe- you take away their food stamps, you take away their child care. How are they supposed to keep their jobs? to afford the food and the roof over their head and the clothes on the back. Like you're literally like snatching income and opportunity away from families, and then it's like it's the Democrats. No, it's you. You're making the piss poor decision for people's lives, and
Again, listen, you're so right, because it baffles me when Republicans control the House, Republicans control the Senate, and there's a Republican president, right? And Republicans also control the Supreme Court. You guys control everything, right? But yet it's somebody else's fault. Like, make that make sense.
yeah, it's
I'm gonna play
no
some
one else
cool
but
music. Go ahead. There's gonna be music playing in the background. Go ahead.
music playing in the background.
Sorry.
But
Not that music. I feel like I'm supposed to have like a sexy
Boom chicka bow wow. Boom.
just nine for $9.99.
Boom chicka bow wow.
Yeah.
No, but they control everything, bro. And they got the noive. They really do. They got the noive to be like, it's their fault. But you control
They're
everything.
waiting for that. So why do you do things? I don't have the space and opportunity to not have good sense.
Okay, so let's get to our first video. And I saw this and I said to myself,
Self.
these ladies are going to watch this and they're going to give me really good feedback. Because this is what I said to self. I said to self, these ladies are going to watch this. They're going to give me really good advice, because this makes absolutely no sense. Are you ready, ladies?
Are you ready? Clap, boom, clap, boom, boom. Yes.
Okay. So here we go.
Man, you got me messed up, Bridget.
Y'all,
You got me
I have
messed
to
up.
record
You
him,
got
y'all.
me messed
He's
up.
doing too much.
What?
You doing too much.
You had him you sit up here, go to an Usher concert. You let him put cherries in your mouth,
What are
Bridget.
you saying?
You let him. I'm your
It's
husband.
Usher.
And you recording me?
It's just
you
a
recording me?
Yes,
so
I am recording
the video.
you.
What you
I'm going to
so
use
tell
this as
everybody.
evidence to show people how you are always operating in your feminine energy. Again, yes,
energy.
you're constantly in your feminine energy.
Feminine energy.
I cannot deal.
Feminine
I
energy.
cannot. Look at you.
Energy.
Get it together,
You let him
Cedric.
stuff cherries down your throat. You let Usher put cherries in your mouth. And you talking about feminine energy?
Babe, everybody did that. What's wrong with you?
You talking about feminine energy?
Yes. Yeah. Hey, I have to do this because you're just dramatic.
Whatever.
Overly dramatic. What is your problem? What do you think get back in this? Get in this house. Get in here. Leaving me? You could never leave me. What is your problem?
You know what? You know what? Anything but that. You embarrassed me. You said that. You did.
Cedric, you just make sure that's what you want to do. You don't think that I can have somebody in your place
You're married.
8 ways from Sunday.
You're
Do you
married,
understand?
woman.
Do you
You're
understand
married.
me?
You're married,
Okay,
woman.
I understand. I
You're
understand. The only thing you should be embarrassed about is your behavior. You're out here acting like a whole female.
I'm gone.
Get back in. I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not.
I'm gone.
What I'm not gonna do is beg you.
Okay. All right. See you later. See you later. Yeah. Man, you got me messed up, Bridget.
Y'all,
So,
It's so sad.
ladies, I'm going to ask you for your professional opinion, and then I'm going to read the comments. But
We both were trying to read the stuff on the video. I couldn't see it. Even if I had my glasses on, I wouldn't be able to see it.
all right, let me stop sharing it. So, was he wrong in his reaction, or was she wrong in her reaction? Let us know down in the comments.
In
Okay,
her reaction or her behavior? Because
let's
it's
actions, reactions, behavior, anything, all of the above. Go.
I don't think that she was wrong in her behavior. However, I think she was wrong in her reaction toward her husband's behavior, especially for videotaping it and posting it on social media.
That's a separate discussion.
because
please.
she's socially emasculating him.
Oh, so okay, but you're contradicting yourself. Before we move on to fashionista,
How
and- because you just went and said that you don't disagree with her behavior, but you
far as
disagree.
as far as just letting Usher fucking feed her something, that behavior.
Oh, you're for that.
Yeah, well, I don't see that being the problem.
So what's the problem?
The problem is, why would her husband be insecure about a man that she's never gonna see again?
And never ever again.
And you know that it's entertainment. It's not like this is the first time he's done it at his concert. He does it at his. It's part of his concert thing. So your wife was the one that was chosen. So it's not like she took Usher's number or it was in a private moment or
Well. You know what? If she did, he'd find out in 6 to 8 weeks because Usher has fucking, he has an STI. So allegedly,
that one that keeps on going.
yeah, the one
Well,
that
it's only if it's flared up. So if he's not flared up, it's okay. He's safe.
again. Ooh, no, he gets the
I'm gonna
crusty
hope.
scabbies. Listen,
I'm
he
gonna
gets the
hope
crusty.
that
He,
his
he
wife.
he I think it's herpes supposedly that he has, right?
Yeah, that's
He
what
gets
I'm
the
saying.
crusty scabbies, and so
Yes, it's
her
only when it's flared up.
again,
He can live a normal life.
again, right? Do you really? Even if they use the condom, she could still catch something with
But
herpes.
this isn't about what ifs. This is the fact.
No, this is fact. Even if you use a condom with herpes, you can
No,
still catch herpes.
yes, but we're not. They didn't have sex. We're just.
No. But this is what I'm saying. You don't know if she slept with him, right?
No,
With
these-
who?
You know what? Let me
What?
stop. Let me pull back.
What?
Let me stop. Let me pull back.
why would that even be the option on
This
the?
this is not about me. I need to find out your lady's opinion on this situation before I even comment. So please forgive me. I apologize. Continue with what you have to say, and I'll stay quiet. And if I interrupt, check me. Be like, yo, Negro, you need to calm the fuck down. Don't make me Brooklyn Zoo your ass like I'm the ODB. So,
Man just said, "Bro, sorry, I'm old."
I
So
don't
finish.
know. I have no comment.
Why you have no comment? I need your comment because
Because I don't know.
Shawnee's usually extreme. So,
Why gotta be extreme? It's a fact.
well, finish your thought process so fashionista can go and in turn finish her thought process because she's processing. Right? She has something to say.
He
She don't
shouldn't
want to
feel
say it though because she don't
insecure.
want to look a certain way.
He should
But
not feel insecure.
this is a safe
with his wife.
space. Listen, this is a safe space without 1 or 2 viewers right now. It's a safe space.
Listen.
To me, it just seems all staged.
You think it was staged? You
The
should
way
think it
it
was staged.
sound, I don't know. The way it sounded. I mean, not like the Cherry and Usher thing, but like the after.
I think that was real anger, bro. Homeboy was.
But I don't think he was angry. I feel like, I think he
it
was
looks
in his
fake to
very
me.
much so feminine energy. Packing
You
his
think he was in his feminine energy?
Absolutely, because what man packs up their stuff?
Pause.
Over
Okay.
because they didn't even kiss. It's over some fucking cherries.
Oh my god. Okay.
I understand, like, yeah, for guys, it's like
No, I'm never gonna understand.
I
I gave permission for Usher to feed me cherries because I am an adult. Meaning your wife, knows that it's going to be seen. Hell, some one of my friends may have been recording it so I can send it to you because I'm like, oh my God, I just ate cherries from Usher. And you're over here bugging out because I came to fuck back home to you, husband.
Okay.
Oh,
No. It's this not a realization. I can see it both ways, bro. You don't understand. I can see it both ways, but I honestly want to hear you guys' opinion on this because I need to understand the feminine energy from the both of you, because you guys are similar but just different at the same time. So, Shawnee, you have like one particular perspective because you're alpha, so you're fucking annoying with the alpha shit though. Only because, and I say that with love and respect, only
Yeah.
because alpha women have a tendency to do what the fuck they want when they want, and then
Absolutely.
be like, and then turn around and be like, and what? Like,
What you
yeah,
gonna do about it?
yeah, exactly, right? And that's not the part that I can't stand. That's not the part that I can't stand. I love that part, right? My mom is that, right? The part that I can't stand is then you got to shove the man's face in it, like you know.
Yes.
I'm in the estrogen bubble, so the only man that's here that you're shoving it face in it is me. So it's like you're constantly like,
Shut up and take it.
yeah, exactly. That's the part that I don't like.
Oh,
That's the part
sorry.
that I don't like. But
My
it's
bad.
okay. But it's okay.
Well, see, but
So
I feel like I was giving him a little credit because I think she was wrong recording her husband. That's her husband.
I
Listen,
think
he's
so.
he
It's
was
not the recording
absolutely
part.
upset, and and she should not have recorded and posted him on social media
Okay,
because he was physically upset and bothered.
Mira Sonrisa, it's your turn. So speak.
I told you I don't really have nothing to say.
Just tell
Like,
me to shut up.
What?
Did you just tell me to shut up?
I did not tell you to shut up.
You did just tell me to shut up. You told me something.
I said nothing to you. I said Sonrisa. I said Mira Sonrisa. Like it's your turn.
Well, that's what you said. I didn't know what you said. So, you told me to shut up.
Mujeres, speak.
I don't know what to say. I don't.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about the video? Do you think she was wrong or do you think he was wrong? Either way, it's fine because I'm trying to assess how you feel. How do you feel about it? Like if okay, so you used to be really big on Lil Wayne and what's his name? Usina, the dude from Puerto Rico with the locks.
No, it's not Osuna.
Isn't that him?
No,
It wasn't Usina? It wasn't him?
Don't be telling her
no,
business
no.
and
It
just
was
at the same time.
Did you not go to his concerts?
Just Lil Wayne. That doesn't mean I'm in love with them.
Okay,
It's little. I'm in love with Lil Wayne.
you were in love with you're in love with Lil Wayne. Okay. And he's only 5, he's shorter than you, but okay. But okay.
No, he's like we're like the same size. I think.
Yeah, okay.
No, I didn't
So
realize Lil Wayne and Kevin Hart are like the fucking Bopsy twins.
yeah, they're the same size.
I didn't know that.
And Cat Williams.
And mind you, I met
No,
Lil Wayne.
I think Cat Williams is a little taller than
He's
us.
taller than both of them. The Cat Williams is
Yeah.
like 5'5", 5'6". Right? Lil Wayne is like 5'5", I think, or 5'4".
We're losing her.
I met Lil Wayne in real life with Birdman. I met him in real life. That man is short. I was shocked. You know who else is short?
But
Outcast. They both short. I was like, get the fuck out. I thought they were taller than me. I thought they were giants.
okay, what about Lil Wayne?
So I'm saying, if Lil Wayne say, okay,
You think
I
I'm not
already
gonna do that?
no, I know you would, right?
Okay.
But I'm saying, suppose your man went to a concert and it was like Karol G, and she did the equivalent of that. Would you be okay with it?
I mean, they're not gonna end up together. I know nothing's ever gonna happen after that.
The way women think is crazy, right? A lot of times, listen, the way
What? You said that with authority, like you've been waiting to say that a long time.
no, nigga, I say that shit all the time.
What,
This
you're
is true.
crazy.
Yeah,
You
listen,
hear the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I said the way that women think is crazy, right? Only because a woman will be okay if they do it. 9 times out of 10, if it's Usher, if it's Mark Anthony, if it's Lil Wayne, Osina, whoever, right? If that man is feeding them cherries, they're like, I'm never going to see this man again. Damn well knowing in their heart they want to jump on this man. You understand? If this man said, "Hey, meet me in the VIP room," it's going down. It's going down. It's going down like it's in the DMs. That's how it's going down.
Listen, and
It's
if
going
it does
down.
go down, shut up. It's
Hey,
okay.
hey.
I'm here.
Exactly. I need you to move because you were showing a bit too much stuff. Like it was a cold winter instead of a hot summer. That's what you were showing
trying
right
to get
now.
more views. He's trying to get the views.
Exactly. I'm not trying to get banned on any of these
Yes.
platforms. Cut it out. We can start an OnlyFans for that. Cut it out.
I got time for OnlyFans.
Do you know what's funny about OnlyFans is that people are making money on OnlyFans with fucking AI chicks. That's how crazy it's gotten.
Wow.
I saw a video where it was a dude pretending to be a girl, and the girl he was pretending to be was an AI of him doing sexual stuff, and this dude was making like $20,000 a month.
Then I think I'm gonna be in someone's dream.
But getting back to it, you ladies are batshit with it, right? Because it's okay for you guys to do it. But if a guy does it, say Karol G goes and like strokes your man's face, right? On video or kisses him.
Oh, what you want me to fight her? Like, what? Nothing's ever gonna happen after that.
And you know, Karol G is gorgeous. So
yes, but she's not taking my husband.
You don't know that.
We know that. We know.
Oh, yeah.
We
I'm
know.
Sorry. Y'all deal with, yeah, you guys deal with the average dudes. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not that. And so my brain works different. So I see shit different.
No, your brain works like every other man thinking someone's taking your woman. Get out of here.
No, not at all. Listen.
You think
not at all.
Not at all. Listen, I'm inclined to agree with her that he was too much in his feminine energy. Oh, shocker. Y'all didn't think that. I think he's too much in his feminine energy. I really think that he's just insecure, but I think his insecurity stems from something that she may have done in the past. Because you don't have that type of reaction unless someone screwed you over in the past and you forgave them and they're doing it and you feel like they're doing it again. That's what I'm seeing.
But the way she's behaving, it's like, why are you getting? Because in her head, it's the same thing. Like, I'm home. I didn't leave and go with Usher. Like,
no, but that's how you're seeing it.
Dear John text.
I'm seeing it as he got cheated on. He took her back. He forgave her, and she's on some fuck shit again. That's what I'm seeing. I might be wrong. Listen, I'm not perfect at all, but I am seeing.
We need to see a part two.
Yeah, listen.
Part two.
I agree with you. We might need a part two.
Us, please.
I'm sorry?
I told the people. Part two us.
Yeah, they need to, because I personally think that his reaction didn't stem from the concert and her getting fed. It stems from something else that happened that he never resolved, and he pretended like it was okay.
Right.
And she comes off like a cheater. She comes off like a cheater. She comes off like someone who went and did her dirt, and she got somebody who taking care of her, and she wants him to keep taking care of her, and she'll still do her dirt on the side. I'm telling you, her vibe is crazy.
Why? Because her saying you're not going nowhere, you're not leaving me.
Her saying what?
You're not going anywhere, you're not leaving me.
Okay. So it's not just that, right? It was the fact that he was in his feminine energy, but she was in her masculine energy. You feel me? So yeah. It's like, why are you masculine right now? Right? Because you get masculine when you're defensive over shit that you feel that you should be able to do with no question.
Not at all. You also get masculine when you looking at your husband and act like a fucking child. Like, sir, grow up.
Well,
no, see, again, you're taking it from an alpha's point of view, an alpha female's point of view. I don't think most women think like that. I think most women who do think like that, they're not alphas, but they're doing it because they want to cheat.
Really?
It's different when you listen. When you alpha level like
number next one.
Okay.
Damn.
You know what? we can agree to disagree. I personally
Yes,
think.
please.
Listen, I'm seeing trauma all over that man, and I think personally something
Yeah, he
happened.
got some fucking issues he need to resolve on his own.
I
Yeah,
I
not
think
fighting
he,
to the point.
but this is the thing. I think she's the source of the issues that he needs to resolve.
Well, it looked like she likes picking at him, so
Yeah, she's one of those females where
Yeah.
she chipping at a nigga, like she's snatching his dreams every 2 seconds. Like, hey baby, I want to start a business. No, I don't think so. You need to go to work. You know, baby, I want to see this movie. You know, that's a real feminine movie. I don't know why you want to see a rom com. You should go see something like more masculine. Go see fucking like The Accountant 2. You know what I mean? Like she seemed like one of those females. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how she coming off, and like she's one of those females where like if you don't check her, she gonna run you. And it looked like, to me, it looks like he's being run, like he's being run all over, and this is his reaction to being run all over. But like you said, next one.
Next one.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Can you hear it or can you see it?
Yes.
Emasculated my ex-husband 3 specific ways: control, criticism, and comparison. I was in control of everything. I controlled how the dishes went in. If he loaded the dishwasher and it wasn't good enough, the way he was going to lead our team, it wasn't good enough. The way he managed everything wasn't good enough. Nothing he did was ever good enough. And then I let him know out loud, like I criticized everything that he did and told him how it should have been done better. And perfection was the standard that I held for him. So nothing was ever good enough, because I was comparing me and him. And I had this self-righteous view of myself that I knew the way and my way was better. And nothing he ever did was enough. And eventually it created a man that was apathetic, that was resigned to not do anything. Why should he show up? If I'm gonna redo it, or if I'm gonna do it better, or if he's gonna get criticized, why should he show up? And then that caused further division in our relationship, because he would say that he was going to do something and then just not. And it created this big void in respect. And where I got it wrong in the respect category was I was waiting for him to show up as perfect in order for me to begin to respect him. I didn't ever respect his effort. I didn't ever respect the progress. I didn't respect anything. And that caused I emasculated my ex-husband 3 specific ways.
She should have figured that out before she became single.
Wait, say that again?
She should have figured that out before she became single. Someone should have stopped her imperfect ass before she ended up being single. Because it always says hindsight is 2020. So now that he's gone, you want to praise him? No, he's not going to see your video and think maybe y'all should get back together. You fucked up. Because there's a woman that already is out there that says, you know what? I'm cool if he took the trash out but didn't put the garbage bag back in the garbage can.
So that's your point of view on it. That's interesting.
Absolutely.
What about you, miss?
Stop wearing fashionista.
I mean, yeah, I wish somebody did tell her. But I mean, I'm happy that she's finally realizing it, and maybe it's good that she's saying it, because I know a lot of females are like that.
Yeah, but it's fake, because even in in my opinion, because even in the thing, she was like, I needed him to be perfect or something, or even in her explanation, it's still her way. So that means she didn't learn anything other than the fact that now she's single. And it wasn't that bad to have someone doing these things, and now that you have to do them by yourself. It sucks to have to do some shit by yourself when you have somebody who's half-assing it.
Can I ask this question then? Do you think she's a narcissist?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because to me, she's a narcissist, and she's showing classic narcissistic traits where it's like even in the apology, it's still like your fault.
Yeah, I didn't hear like
Like
anything
it's like,
behind it. So that's why you could take, like if someone else said it and was like, wow, I you know, empathize with the fact that I kind of like broke my husband because no, that's not what was said. That wasn't even the tone in which was given. She's like,
Mhm.
damn, I fucked up, but he could have just did better so then I wouldn't have fucked up. Huh?
yeah, that's what it was. But you know what? Narcissists are very tricky in the way that they portray themselves, because they always try to portray themselves as being like really strong, but what even in their apologies they're like, it's not my fault, it's your fault. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a classic
Right.
narcissistic behavior. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's still your fault, because if you had been better, I wouldn't have done what I done.
And I wouldn't
I
have,
did.
yeah,
Right.
I wouldn't have to be so perfect if you could have just been just a little bit perfect.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
no, ma'am. This man said I'm doing it to the best of my ability and asked me to do it, and I did it, and now you coming to do it again.
Yeah,
I,
agreed.
I empathize with her statements because I too was that type of person. Then I realized like this is stressful. I don't really want to do all of this. I don't care. Even
Oh,
when
so you were narcissistic?
not narcissistic, but controlling when it comes to how I wanted things done. But I had to realize like,
Right.
as long as my kids came back and they had shoes and all 10 fingers and toes and they were still they're alive.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Yeah,
Take out the trash. Take out the trash. If you only took the trash out in the
That's
kitchen,
a
but so what? The
fucking
rest of the
fact.
house has trash all over the place. I'll just tell these kids to go get it. Like you
all
just
right.
have to
All right, so we move to the next one then.
number the
Um,
next one. Oh wait, did you agree with me?
did I agree with you with what you said about her?
Yeah, because you didn't make a
Yeah.
statement about the video.
No, I definitely did agree with you, because she was, yeah, she was, yeah, I agree with you, 1,000.
Yeah.
I only because I've been with two narcissists, right? And I keep telling you, my therapist, she's just like, hold on, I gotta adjust again. My therapist is like shocked. She's constantly like, what the fuck did you do? Like, how did you deal with these women? You know what I mean? So, like, when you go through narcissistic relationships, you're like, it becomes like a superpower, like your X Men. You can identify it
Mhm.
like real easy, you know. So, yeah, like definitely, I agree with you 1,000%. She was horrible. She's a horrible
Damn.
person.
Did I surprise you with my response?
No, you really surprise me anymore, Shawnee, because I just
Oh my
I
god, I went out with my friends. I mean, I went away with friends from high school this past weekend and I surprised them.
but what?
Because they so if you guys see this, I just disclaimer it that I love you guys. But I hate when people think that they're doing something fresh or freaky or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's what you had?
Oh my god, bro.
You're like, that's it?
Listen,
Oh.
I
And then
have
they're like, I just have questions. I'm like, it's not story time. I just shared. It was share time. That's it. If you're an inquiring mind, go experience life yourself. That's my disclaimer.
one of the craziest things that I ever saw and ever experienced was a woman who told me that, oh my god, you're doing it with the lights on and you have your fitted on. Oh my god, you're freaky. What, McFly?
Oh yeah,
I'm doing it we're doing it with the lights on and with my fitted New York Yankees cap on. And that's
With your
freaky.
hat on?
I'm sorry?
You did it with your hat on?
Damn straight. Damn
yeah. Be
straight.
respectful. Take your hat off in my house.
Please, whatever. Shut up. Lay down. Flip over. Shut up. Listen, it was crazy because she thought it was like the freakiest thing, and I'm looking at this woman like, I literally, my first girlfriend was a fucking dominatrix. Everything that I do is fucking vanilla compared to that.
That's nuts. I
Ooh.
know. That's it. It made me laugh because one friend told her story, It was so dramatic and so detailed, and I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
Oh,
I'm
how
like, so
cute.
I was quiet. I waited for someone else to say something. Nobody said anything. Everybody's like, I'm
listen.
like,
It's funny because I literally had. I remember when I was like in my 20s, I had me and some friends had went out and we were talking, and they were like talking about the freakiest thing that ever happened to him, and I mean happened to them, and they asked me, "Oh, what about you?" And I was just like, "Well, I had a fairy grant me a wish," and they looked at me like I was shit, right? And then my girlfriend showed up, and she was like, "Oh no, I was the fairy."
I'm like,
Now it's up to your imagination what you want to do with that.
well, then I had a fairy grandma wish too.
No,
With
no, 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 no. This was a very
fairy
erotic
O,
sexual
not a fairy
fairy with
I.
wings. I'm sorry?
That cracked me up. Sorry, no one.
No, this was a very sexy erotic fairy.
I get it.
And she came with like Tinkerbell dust. Yeah. And when I asked what she was doing, she was just like, "Stop asking stupid questions. You're a grown ass fucking man. You know what's going to happen next."
They were like,
Bow bow.
yeah. So that's what makes me laugh. Because
So I mean, and to me, that was mild in the stuff that we did.
don't be out here, the ladies. Oh, now I remember what I got up for. So when I got up for the moment, I didn't remember what I got up for. So I ended up getting the alcohol wipe to wipe I felt my face being whatever. But I didn't get up for that. And just now I remember what I got up to. Gotta get my life together. Number next one.
Does anyone want to tell their erotic stories? No. Okay, next one. No one has
I
no.
think that we are like extremely
Yeah, we're like yeah we're down in the
overrated.
muck with this one. Yeah, when it comes to shit like that, we're definitely.
We are like XXX. They have
Yeah,
to
and
be like.
I don't want to tell my story.
Yeah,
Even though they're so
We
good.
have too many bots. That's like I don't
yeah,
think on these platforms.
Yeah, do it on OnlyFans. We could get a whole new market.
yeah. The
Right?
OnlyFans we could go crazy. On OnlyFans we could go crazy. We probably
We
fuck up our reputations,
can.
I
but
wouldn't
we.
fuck up my reputation. I think I would be really popular and have a great
Reputation.
time.
Well, I mean, as long as we
And
don't take off
and
clothes,
I
we're
think I
fine.
would tell my entire story with like a teacher's outfit on, with a pen and
Do
glasses.
you know there's a girl on TikTok who does that?
See?
She's like in Fendom, right, which is the financial domination, right?
Mhm.
And she like gets on TikTok and she's just like, "Where were you? You're late for class." And I'm like, "Ooh,
I
that's
wouldn't do that, but I definitely would like wear like something very teacher. Let me get my OnlyFans popping.
have a day."
Fashion he's still wearing. We could work from home.
Word. Word.
So
I've been
you said something about Puffy. Oh, this is the thing I wanted to
who
show,
said
and
something about
I want to
me?
ask. I really want to have ask your opinion on this because this shit was hilarious, and I need you guys to read it if you can read it.
Hilarious. Oh, I gotta read something. Like right now, you want me to read something? Oh my god, yes.
It says Latinos for Trump leader Hector Luis Valdez Cocho, a Cuban activist. Oh, Cocho. What? A
A little
Cuban
cultural.
activist. Yeah, it's funny. A Cuban activist who rallied others to vote for Trump was picked up by ICE and is in a detention center waiting to be deported. Right? This is the
Viva
FAFO.
Las Trump. Tell him come get you.
Right. This is the find out and fuck around and find out stage. Right. They're at the find out stage. Right. But it's also remember that that song that was going on. I will vote for Donald Trump. Right. That
Yeah.
right. Bum, 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 bum. The lady who sang that song, she got arrested. And she got
Yeah, because it's not them. That's as bad. We just found out like the Indian woman at my job,
yeah.
none of
Mhm.
them voted for Kamala.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. So my other coworker is pretty much like, well, why? Like, Why not? But they don't have an answer. So her thing
They
was like,
don't.
she's one of you guys. Like her mom is Indian.
They don't care. So
Exactly.
I can answer that question real easy. I learned that a long time ago. I can answer that question real easy.
They're just racist.
A lot of Indians are like a lot of Latinos, right? They
True.
want to get closer to whiteness,
True.
right? So if you are an Indian who gets with a black person, unless you're in the Caribbean where it's semi okay, they will fucking what's the word? Ostracize you. It's looked down upon. My uncle had a woman that he was in love with who was Indian, and they were in love with each other. And her parents were like, "No, he's black. You can't. He's Dominican.
Damn.
You black. You can't." Right? And um, she ended up with a dude who was Indian who used to beat the shit out of her,
Uh,
and then ran to my uncle. And when my uncle was married, ran to him and his family to protect her from this dude. And it was like her family was very much, they would rather her be with an abusive Indian man than be
hell
with
no.
a black dude who loves her and respects her and will never hurt her. That's that. I've dated Indian women, and I've been told by friends of mine who were Indian who told me, don't get serious about her because with Indians it's like, have your fun, but don't ever think that you're gonna marry them.
Right.
That same
It's
friend. Go ahead.
The Big Bang Theory. I
What episode
forgot.
of Big Bang Theory is that?
Freaking Raj's sister. That she was with Leonard on and off.
Yeah, but with the one with Leonard, it's okay to be with a white guy. It's not okay to be with a black guy.
Well, no, they didn't really want her to be with him.
Yeah, they didn't want her to be with him, but that's not the standard. I'm telling you, right? It's like they want you to be with somebody who's Indian. If you're like, and then they have the whole caste system where it's like if you're Gujarati or Malayali or whatever, they don't want you with each other, which is stupid to me. But then if you're Pakistani or what's the Bangladeshi, they don't want you with each other, but it's all Indian. The only reason those other two countries exist is because of like British colonialism. But at the end of the day, if you're black, they don't want you with each other. They will fucking disown you. They will disown you. I listen. I dated a girl for a summer, and she was addicted to black men, and she was Indian, and like she would never tell her grandmother who she dated. She always told her grandmother like the guy she was dating was Indian. It was insane. It was insane. And like my friend, it even got to the point where one of my closest friends stopped talking to me, and this is a guy. He stopped talking to me because the Indian dude that he felt like they didn't like him because he was a West Indian Indian. He stopped talking to me because that him and that guy became friends, and that guy literally told him stop talking to him, stop hanging around black people. So he stopped talking to me. And we were friends for like 3.5 years. And he only knew this dude for a couple months. And it was just like, all right, yeah. Cut me and my other friend who's also black and Latino off. Cut us off at the knees. Like it was, you know what I mean? So that's why. So I don't know, yeah.
Can I say hi on here?
I'm sorry?
Can I say the word hi?
Yeah. So the whole Kamala thing and Indian people not supporting Kamala, I get it. Because they look down on black Indian mix. It's crazy. Even though they're like a lot of them are our complexions.
And
like
darker.
Yeah. But even within Indian culture, like from what I observed of it growing up, it was like the darkies, that's what they call them. If you were dark, they look down on them.
Yeah.
It's racism within your own fucking culture to your own fucking people. This is how crazy
Yeah,
Indian
it
culture is.
is.
But being Latino, like in Latin culture, that's the same shit. It's the same exact shit. Like you know, the darker you are, the more they're like, no, you're not. What? No,
You think
you're
white
not one
people
of
have,
us.
you think white people have the same problem?
I'm saying what?
So you think the white people have the same problem?
White people don't have that fucking problem. Nah, white people are the cause of that problem. Not not good white people, but the little percentage of people who always get into power, they're the cause of that whole shit. Because it's just colonialism, and you have people who are hating their own kind. This is how crazy Indian culture is. This is what I was going to say before. I saw a documentary about Indian culture, and one of the top guys who runs one of the top modeling agencies, right? Do you know they outsource fucking Ukrainian and Polish women to dress in Indian clothes to sell to Indian women because that's
What?
the beauty standard.
That's funny.
This motherfucker goes and gets Eastern European women,
That's crazy.
yes, to sell clothes and cosmetics to Indian women. And now you have Indian women who are fucking stigmatized because they could never be that light. So now you're selling fucking beauty products to them that lightening their skin and telling them, hey, if you want to look pretty, you have to look like this. The fuck? That's how crazy it is. Like that. That, like I was friends with a lot of Indian people, and all of them cut me off. All of them. And I really thought these people were like my friends. The only person I still know who's Indian, like I saw him a couple months ago, but that's only because he's friend of a friend. You know what I mean? And we were like at his like thing, but he never cut me off. But he was always cool. But he's the only one out of like maybe 7 or 8 people I knew who were Indian. They all cut me off.
I'm friends with my Indians still. I love them. They love me.
Yeah, you're lucky. But she's West Indian, but whatever. Number next one, and I think this will be the last one because we're pushing an hour.
I'm trying to keep my eyes open.
My eyes
getting heavy.
All right, so I got one for you that you're gonna like. I got 2 for you. I'm gonna play this one.
He never
No,
knows how to do. This is the last 18.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
27, 26. Like, sir, 1.
Okay, you guys remember this guy?
Yes.
Of course.
I love him. He's so funny.
He is funny. And he's married to a Latina. They just had a baby.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought he was
She
married
is
to Asian.
so cute. No, his wife is Latina. All right, here we go.
On this episode of What? The White's Wonder.
Hey! 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 Back up! Back up!
It's a whole lot of hollering. Why are you so close to the elk? That's what I want to know. How do you get so close to the elk where the elk has to charge you? There's a reason why he charged you. You're a little too close. That elk said, back up? No, Tim. You back up. Okay? Them's not your lines. You in my house, Tim. I was dropping a nefarious deuce over there in my bathroom, and you over here taking pictures of me. And nobody asked you to do that. I don't come to your house, take pictures of you while you laying pipe to your wife. Come on now. Damn. And this ain't gonna go down the way you think it's gonna go down, Tim. All right? I'm not my grandpa. Grandpa Elk, the motherfucker that you would just be like, he run away? Nah, we evolved. Yesterday, I just found out that my hooves can crack the human skull. I'm giving you these hooves. But I do commend you, Tim. I commend you for sticking up for your family. Your daughter's gonna remember this moment forever. Run along, daughter. I don't want you to see your daddy get hooved up. Why the White's Wonder certification? Elk throwing hands edition.
Okay, this is the other one.
Hold up. You didn't know bombing hospitals was bad until the people bombing hospitals got their hospitals bombed? Stop. You knew they was bombing hospitals? And you didn't get mad about that until their hospitals got bombed? No, this can't be. No. Why? Hold on. 20 hospitals were bombed? And you didn't know that it was wrong until the 21st hospital was bombed? No, because wait. Not bombing hospitals is a new moral for you? You just got that Oh no, this can't be.
Hello everyone. So this
Hello, everyone. Put my glasses on. Let's see the elk with his ass.
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
We're going to try that one more again.
Huh?
All right. Hold on.
Hold on. You thought she was a ugly ass bitch before you tried to holler at her? Let me get this straight. You thought she was a ugly ass bitch before you asked her for her number? Nah, because this is crazy. At 11 o'clock, you thought she was an ugly ass bitch. And at 11:01, you asked her for her number?
Oh my God, was that a mosquito?
Oh, no, this is crazy. Stop. In the past, you thought she was an ugly ass bitch. And then in the present, you try to talk to her so she could kiss you? And then when she said no in the future, you called her an ugly ass bitch?
Drag it out. Ugly ass bitch.
Okay. That has been our show. That's another creator that I follow that I like. If he follows us, that would be really good too. Because
Follow us.
he is a filmmaker and a script writer and very inspirational. But he makes like little videos like that. Sometimes it's about politics, sometimes it's about history, sometimes it's about family life. But yeah, that other shit that he did, where he was talking about bombing the hospitals, it was, I think the 21st hospital that got bombed was Israel and Palestine. And I think the 21st hospital that got bombed was an Israeli hospital. And they were like, this is wrong. You can't do that to people in the hospital. I'm like, didn't you niggas just bomb 20 fucking Palestinian hospitals, like back to back?
Well, what happened was
What happened was we didn't think it was going to happen to us. So, and then they call in the United States and they blame Iran. And then the United States sent over like B-2 bombers to bomb the nuclear sites of Iran because Israel started a fight that they couldn't finish.
Yeah, but now they have troops going over. So,
but Trump said that we weren't going to enter a war during his time. So he said he was the peace president.
My cousin just said goodbye to us in a text message.
12-day war.
Yeah,
that's going to last another 12 years.
Yep.
Guaranteed. But yeah, this is all a distraction, from the fact that he's a horrible president that doesn't know what he's doing.
This is our next 4 years.
Yeah. Hopefully it's only 4 years because they're trying to make sure that it's another 8 to 10 to 20 until he dies.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what they're trying to do. Did you not listen? It was
trying to be royalty.
No, yeah, but see, they have like I forgot what it's called, but they have like a special prosecutor or whatever in Congress, right? Where like any bill or law that has to get passed she has to review it. And she's been there under Democratic and Republican presidents. So anytime they try to, push through any type of fuckery, she's the one who stops it, right? And everyone likes her, right? Because they know that she's fair, right? So all the shit that they're trying to push through to make sure that he becomes a king, and she's like, nah, you gotta take that out. You can't have that in there. But if she wasn't there, the shit would have happened already. It's all Republicans. It's all Republicans everywhere, including in the Supreme Court. Have a day. This has been another episode of the Be Savage Podcast, where we are relaxed and we're laid back and we talk about multiple topics.
And be in our beds.
And be in our bed. I listen. I don't want to know where you use that. Just
I just literally look. Shut up. My daughter bought this for me, and look, I just took it out of the packaging. Like, I've never used it, but I slept on a chair last night, and my neck.
No one cares.
Everybody cares.
Everyone cares.
Followers, our wonderful followers, love to hear my shenanigans. They like when I fall asleep. They like
our 2 followers, right?
Yeah. They're here for me. They're not here for you.
It's good. Listen, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to deal with when we have 20,000 followers, or not followers, but 20,000 viewers. And then people come with to us with contracts to sign for a podcast. But anyway,
I'm ready.
Have a day.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, ladies. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Stay safe.
Stay
Bye,
cool.
everyone out there.
Bye.